So originally I wasn't really going to record a video tonight, as I already did record a video for the day. That was actually earlier this morning. I uploaded my review of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 5 review, and you guys should totally check that out when you get a chance, because I posted that earlier this morning around 10:30 specifically, and it's only gotten 15 views, and I'm surprised actually. I kind of figured the earlier I posted, the more views I would get, but go ahead and check that out once when you're done. Which allows me to segue into asking you guys to please click on subscribe and click on that bell notification so you don't miss anything. I upload content on the daily. I do live streams twice a week, starting Tuesdays and Sundays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Please go ahead and do that. Subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot. We're already approaching 2,000 subscribers, so please go ahead and do that. And lastly, join my Discord. The invitation link to that is down in the description box below. I see that a lot of the news that I get from you guys is really helpful. Specifically, one of the main reasons why I'm doing this video in the first place, if you guys don't know, Alfred Molina has been confirmed to return in Spider-Man No Way Home as Dr. Octopus. He's going to reprise his role. And this has already been like out in the rumor mill for a long time. At first, it was only speculation or just rumors, but nothing is confirmed, at least until we get Marvel Studios or Sony's word on the matter. So I can't say that this is not official, because this is coming from the man himself who played Dr. Octopus back in 2004, Spider-Man 2 from Sam Raimi. I have a bit of a mixed bag of emotions about this. You know, one, I am excited to see his return as the character. I think he did phenomenal as Doc Ock. Two, it's a little weird because his character was confirmed to be dead in Spider-Man 2 because he drowned like to his death, and it's just very strange because I read this article shortly before starting this video, and I was like, huh? So it just kind of like dismisses everything about the character. I mean, it is the same character from Spider-Man 2, same actor, but it just dismisses the fact that he died. So apparently his character is going to pick up right where he left off from Spider-Man 2, meaning that we'll probably end up seeing him emerge from the waters and continue on his life as Doc Ock, you know, his life of crime. Of course, he's going to be a bit older. You know, this takes place literally 17 years after the first Spider-Man 2 movie. But let's go ahead and read this article, and then we'll discuss. So Alfred Molina confirms his return as Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man No Way Home. Back in December, reports emerged that Alfred Molina will reprise his role as Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man No Way Home. Neither Sony Pictures nor Marvel Studios officially confirmed Molina's return. However, Molina is finally going on the record about his first appearance as Dr. Otto Octavius in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So in Variety's new interview with Molina, he related how he was approached by director John Watts. He also reminded Watts that Dr. Octopus drowned at the end of the previous appearance. So according to Molina, Watts replied, "In this universe, no one really dies." So Molina added that No Way Home will pick up Doc Ock's story right from that moment where he died. Additionally, Molina said that he voiced his concern that he can't be as physical as he was in 2004. He's also 67 years old right now. Regardless, Watts was unconcerned. He just looked at me and said, "Did you see what we did to Bob Downey Jr. and Sam Jackson?" added Molina. "They made Robert De Niro's face younger in That Irishman, but when he was fighting, he looked like an older guy. He looked like an old guy. That's what's worried me about doing it again. I don't have the same physicality that I had 17 years ago. That's just a fact," continued Molina. I then remember that it's the tentacles that do all the work. Molina also expressed his relief to finally acknowledge his return. So when we were shooting it, we were all under orders not to talk about it because it was supposed to be some great big secret, said Molina. But, you know, it's all over the internet. I actually describe myself as the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Spider-Man No Way Home will hit theaters in December 17th, 2021. So are you excited for Alfred Molina's return as Dr. Octopus? You let me know down in the comment section below. Now, a few takeaways from this. First off, if it's going to pick up right where he left off in Spider-Man 2, like immediately after his death, wouldn't that mean that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man still exists in that universe? Apparently, the multiverse is confirmed. I mean, we already had speculated for the longest time that the multiverse is confirmed, but this is starting to turn out to be a different movie. And I do have some, like, concerns, I guess you can say, or I'll just call it that I'm cautiously optimistic about this film. So I'm optimistic because it's a Spider-Man movie. And I feel like I gotta go see a Spider-Man movie every time a movie comes out about Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. But another thing, it's that I feel like it's taken away from like the main story. And that is that it picks up right after Spider-Man Far From Home. At least a little while after the events of Far From Home. Spider-Man, his identity was revealed. And that should not be taken away from the story. Like nothing else should be taken that away from that. Like, I don't know the extent of Alfred Molina's Dr. Octavius appearance in the film, but I just hope it doesn't distract or deter like the main plot, you know? So you let me know your thoughts. You comment down below. I also heard word from somewhere, at least from a YouTuber that I follow, Everything Always, that Doctor Strange is going to play an integral role regarding Spider-Man's identity, Peter Parker. And I hate to circle back to the Mephisto theories, but in the comics, Mephisto struck a deal with Spider-Man Peter Parker to wipe out the memories of people knowing Peter Parker's secret identity, or Spider-Man's secret identity, which is Peter Parker. But I think Doctor Strange will take on that role and supposedly wipe the memories of people knowing who Peter Parker really was. I don't know, maybe that'll be a part of the story that'll take place somewhere, at least in the middle or towards the end or something. But it only makes sense, and since it wasn't officially announced by Marvel Studios or Sony, but the man himself who played Dr. Octavius 17 years ago only further confirms that this is actually really happening. This movie is going to be tackling the multiverse. And on top of that, Doctor Strange was already confirmed as a character in this movie, at least a supporting role. Maybe an extended cameo, if you will. So comment down below, post your thoughts, your theories. You find this a little strange, no pun intended. Are you worried? Are you upset? Or are you excited? Me, it's a little bit of a mixed bag for me. Like, I feel like a lot of the really strong, hardcore Raimi fans, and you know who you are if you're watching this video. A lot of these passionate Raimi fans feel I think some of them would feel betrayed at least, that like that character was already dead, so why would they want to bring him back? And then some would feel like, oh no, Alfred Molina is perfect. He was awesome. And people continue, at least the Raimi fans, the hardcore fans, continue to insist that the original Spider-Man trilogy was the best Spider-Man movies. And I can agree to an extent. However, we would have to have a longer conversation to break down as to why I feel like, I guess, Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man, and I think he's a little bit better, where others feel like Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, and it's understandable. I mean, he was the first, I guess you could say, official, you know, Spider-Man in like when other actors who played him in the 70s, like there was this one actor, I forgot his name, but we didn't actually get an actual movie franchise in theaters until 2002. All the way to 2007 with Spider-Man 3. So hardcore fans feel like Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. I have my mixed opinions. There's a lot of things, a lot of qualities about Tobey Maguire that I like, and there's a lot of qualities I like about Tom Holland. And I think his is a little bit more rounded, a little bit better than Tobey Maguire's, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's it. Before I was a big Tobey Maguire Spider-Man fan, but sometimes, you know, in life opinions change, and that's just normal. Anyways, that's a conversation for another time. I'm sorry for going off on tangent. But this news is really exciting, and this is something that I could not turn up and just not discuss. Like, I had to talk about this. So you comment down below. You let me know your thoughts. Comment down your theories. What do you want to see in the Spider-Man No Way Home film? How much of an appearance will Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus will make in this film? Like, what kind of role will he have in this film? I'm sure he's going to be just an all-out villain in this movie, and pretty much nothing else. And I think since Alfred Molina's appearance is confirmed, then there's got to be some more continuity in that, and that means Tobey Maguire. It just, I guess, the probability of Tobey Maguire appearing in Spider-Man No Way Home is a lot higher now. So nothing's been officially announced by Marvel Studios or Sony, but I have a feeling that we will soon find out. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.